Programming brought to you by AWI Networks, Smarter Internet.
Thanks for joining St. George News at 8. I'm Scott Beadle. Southern Utah University is working to increase its opportunities to study abroad. A 2013 Open Doors report stated that international experience is vital for career success and mutual understanding. Studying abroad provides the opportunity to take education out of the classroom and into the world. With this in mind, Southern Utah University is not only working toward more overseas opportunities, but also to make it more financially attainable. In the 2016 through 17 academic school year, SUU awarded over $86,000 in study abroad scholarships. The SUU Study Abroad program, which is organized through the Office of Learning Abroad, took more than 350 students abroad to 20 different countries, from India to Peru. The Washington County Fair is celebrating 20 years of being located at the fairgrounds, and with the 2017 theme of Lions, Tigers, and Bears, oh my, there truly is no place like home. Held Wednesday through Saturday, the fair takes guests through a land of Oz as it showcases both wild and domesticated animals, entertainment, exhibits, a demolition derby, carnival, and much more. Exhibits have been set up and judging has begun in preparation for the fair's opening day, which takes place Wednesday at 6 p.m. Wednesday is also family night at the fair, where all carnival rides are only $1.50. Small crowd showed up Monday morning to welcome in the newest building at the Washington County Regional Park, just in time for this year's county fair opening. Washington County commissioners and mayors from the surrounding communities participated at the ribbon-cutting ceremony from the Grafton Building in Hurricane. That building will serve as a new exhibit hall for the fair and a future epicenter for the county. The building will also house the Utah State University Extension Office, currently in the Ridgetop Complex in St. George, after the office was displaced by a fire back in January of 2014. The Grafton Building will provide additional space for local activities as well, such as sporting events. The Dixie National Forest issued a revised road closure order Monday for the Cedar City Ranger District, which originally took effect last week. While that revised order has been lifted for some roads, it still remains in effect for others. The closure order was issued for public safety reasons due to the lingering impacts of the Bryant Head fire. You can see some of the examples of flash flooding from this weekend's storms right there. Girls on the Run Southern Utah, a physical activity-based youth development program, is in need of 25 coaches to ensure that 100 girls will have an opportunity to participate in the program this season. Girls on the Run Southern Utah provides girls in 3rd through 8th grade at 11 sites in Washington and Iron counties. The 10-week program inspires girls to be joyful, healthy, and confident by teaching critical life skills, encouraging personal development, and fostering team building as well as community service. Volunteer coaches utilize a curriculum to engage teams of girls in fun, interactive lessons. Assistant coaches must be at least 18 years old, while head coaches need to be at least 21. Volunteer coaches do not need to be runners, but must complete a background check and participate in online and in-person training. The fall program begins September 11th and runs through December 16th. Now to a new game-changing threat out of North Korea. The Washington Post first reporting that U.S. analysts believe the country has miniaturized a nuclear warhead that can be put inside a missile. The president is firing back with a stern warning. Emily Rao has the story.
Tensions with North Korea increasing exponentially. A Washington Post report says North Korea has successfully cleared one of the biggest hurdles toward becoming a nuclear power. U.S. intelligence sources telling the Post Pyongyang has miniaturized a nuclear warhead that can fit inside its missiles.
They are not suicidal. They know that an attack on the United States will bring the end of their country, and particularly the end of their regime.
But even the capability, a major concern. And President Trump blasting back Tuesday with a warning for North Korean leader Kim Jong-un.
North Korea best not make any more threats to the United States. They will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen.
The opposite approach suggested by some nuclear policy experts.
So we need to calm down, take a deep breath, realizes that the North is not going to attack us. There's a risk that they will make a mistake, that they will look at the situation in a way that is miscalculation, and that we will stumble into catastrophe.
The new report coming just days after North Korea's latest intercontinental ballistic missile test, the United Nations then unanimously passing crippling sanctions. In return, Kim Jong-un vowing a thousand-fold revenge, leaving the world to wait and see what happens next.
Meteorologist Ross Whitley has your southern Utah forecast right after this.
The weather tonight is brought to you by AWI Networks, smarter internet.
Hi, I'm meteorologist Ross Whitley. Today's high of 91 degrees, about 9 degrees below average for this time of year. And don't get used to the below average temperatures because they're not going to last. Normal for this time of year, 100 degrees and 74. The record set back in 1978 of 110 degrees. Thankfully, I don't think we're going to be near there, but we will be back to the average and 102 last year. Now, looking at our high temperatures across the area, it was 91 here, and you go up a little bit in elevation, 85 degrees at Cedar City, Enterprise at 86, Hurricane at 91, and Las Vegas at 105 degrees. We'll be getting warmer over the next couple of days, but overnight tonight, not too bad out there. 75 degrees. The winds will be light out of the southwest at about 6 miles per hour. Here in St. George, Mesquite at 77 overnight tonight. Hurricane at 74, and Cedar City all the way down to 58 degrees. Now our day planner for the day tomorrow, 62 to start things out in Cedar City, 76 by the noon hour, and right near 90 degrees as we round out the day. In the afternoon, we should drop back down into the upper 80s. The winds will be breezy at times out of the southwest from 14 to 17 miles per hour after we go throughout the day. And then here in St. George, we're going to top out around 101 tomorrow, so we should be somewhere around 10 degrees warmer than where we were today. Noon hour, 84 degrees. By 5 p.m. we'll be right near that 100-degree mark. The winds much less out there for us than they will be in Cedar City. Now, what to expect for tomorrow? Mostly sunny skies. Partly sunny as we head into our Thursday with isolated storms around, and Friday we could see a passing shower or two to help keep those temperatures down just a little bit, and some rain back into the forecast, but it's not going to last. Our surface map for the day tomorrow, hot conditions consisting across the southwest, and it's going to reach into our area just a bit, but we should just be right at the average or a little bit above. And a system working through the northwest and monsoon moisture enhancing by an area of low pressure that should be developing in the panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma will continue to move off to the east, so we don't even really need to worry about that. But we will get some return of some monsoon moisture as we work into the latter part of this week into Friday. Now tomorrow, mostly sunny, not too bad. Temperatures right near 90 degrees in the higher elevations, and in the lower elevations back to around the average this time of year. An isolated shower can't be ruled out. Temperatures around 101 degrees. Our extended forecast near 90 degrees here, and you see, well, I should say Cedar City, near 90 degrees for Cedar City, and temperatures staying pretty pleasant up that direction. And here we're going to be right at the average over the next 3 days, and then we see a nice cool down as we go into the weekend and into next week. We'll be back in the lower 90s once again after dealing with just an isolated shower or two for Thursday and a better chance of rain as we go throughout Friday.
Nice little decline there.
Yeah, we'll take it. Anytime we're at average or below, we're happy.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Ross. Still ahead, sometimes there are tears at the start of the school year, but not so much for this mom. The kids have gone back to school in Valley, Alabama. Gina Willingham decided to mark the occasion with a celebration for herself. The mom of 3 floated in her pool with a cocktail while her kids, dressed for school with their backpacks, looked on somberly from the side of the pool. Stage photo, of course, but you know, she seemed to be pretty excited.
Yeah, I'm with her. You know, kids leave the house Jump in the pool, hang out, you know, pour yourself a little drink and relax, enjoy the time away from the kids.
Yeah, a little bit of end of summer for her.
Absolutely. A little vacation, a little staycation at home.
There you go. All right, well, thanks for watching.
Have a great night.